Back inside the ACC Digital Network studios, Mike Jaminski and J.R. Reed joining me here, and we're talking about the 2012 NBA Draft, and the second ACC player has been selected at number 10 by the New Orleans Hornets, and it is Austin Rivers, the point guard, the guy who really has a pro game and is ready to make that move after just 1 year at Duke. J.R., talk about the fit as he goes to New Orleans.
I really like what New Orleans is putting together here. They've got Davis, he's got Eric Gordon, who could possibly be back with them next season. Now we get to see Austin in the pro style. His athletic abilities, his ability to get to the rim, create mismatches. Now we're going to see all that quickness. He's going to use that big body. I like what they're doing down there, Mike.
And I think it's going to be an interesting fit with him and playing if Gordon does come back. But I'm a big fan of guys who, one, had fathers who played in the league and also who were coaches. He gets both in Doc Rivers. I just think he's got a lot more knowledge than the average guy coming into the league.
Yeah, a lot of folks think this is a guy with a game who can make that immediate impact, Mike. He scored so much, led Duke as a freshman, and was the ACC Rookie of the Year last season.
I think for him too, that he really has to dominate the ball to score. And I don't know if this is going to be a good thing or a negative thing on the pro level. He's going to have to learn how to make other people around him better. I don't think he's a point guard. I think he's got to play off the ball. Not a great free throw shooter, but again, that knowledge of the NBA game I think is really going to serve him well.
Absolutely. It's in his blood. It's in his DNA. You got a chance to see him a little when he played. I played with his father in San Antonio. So it's in his blood, and he's going to be a terrific player. But playing on the team that's not very good, coming in, trying to find your way in the NBA can be difficult, especially a player that's very confident, who could be taken as cocky. But he's got to come in, he's got to make that adjustment. But I think he can do it.
Yeah, he joins the #1 overall selection out of Kentucky and Anthony Davis. But we saw a very emotional moment between Doc Rivers and his son Austin. Those bloodlines are so thick, and he's got such a great perspective. And it's really based on that relationship that he has established with his dad, Mike.
Well, and maybe a little a dig to his father, who was a second-round pick. So Austin one-ups him a little bit. Yeah, but I don't think there's any doubting his desire to be a great player, and that's part of it. He wants to be a guy who wants to step up.
And a tremendous guy. And like I said, I've gotten to know him over the years, and his father, if it's anything like his dad, I know he doesn't play defense like his dad does, but Doc is a heck of a competitor and even a better coach. Wish him nothing but the best, because he is going to be a good player in this league.
It will be interesting when the Celtics and Hornets play for the first time in the upcoming season with Doc Rivers against his son, Austin Rivers, who goes number 10 to New Orleans. He joins Harrison Barnes, who went number 7 out of North Carolina to Golden State. So those are the first 2 selections thus far. You want to stay with us all evening long. We'll be following all of the ACC players throughout the first and second rounds. And you want to follow us on Twitter as well at the ACCDN. For JR and Mike, I'm Tom from the ACC Digital Network Studios.